Welcome to Sunshine House. It's Mothers and Babies Week here at Sunshine House, talking about mothers, babies, because of Mother's Day, and also farm animal babies. And I'm going to talk about center time here at Sunshine House. We talk about it a lot, but maybe we don't all know what it is. It could be a math, it could be a science, it could be gross motor, it could be a dramatic play. And I'm going to choose to share one of our gross motor skills with you. We take the children outside, put them in a big circle, call one child out and tell them they're going to be a baby pig. What does a baby pig say? Point, point, point. Then he's going to stand aside and I'm going to go around to the rest of the children and tell them you're a cow, you're a cow, you're a cow, you're a pig, you're a cow, cow, cow. So then all of a sudden they're supposed to make their noise that I told them to make, and the mama pig has to find the baby pig. So a lot of fun. Next we'll do chicks, or we'll do horses, or we'll do lambs and sheeps. So a lot of fun farm animals. Also, to finish it up, we're going to do a lotto game that has listening skills. Again, it's used with a tape recorder, and it's called Animal Soundtracks. So lots of fun farm animals on there for us to identify. It'll be a great, great listening center.
And to continue with babies and another center idea, we're going to have a baby food taste test. The things they're going to try are sweet potatoes, bananas, peach cobbler, macaroni, but I call it SpaghettiOs, and baby animal crackers. So we get to put a little bit on each plate of the child. They get to taste it, they get to smell it, they get to experience it. Some of them will just look at it, and if they didn't want to taste it, you'll see this on our graph. If they liked it, you're going to see smiles. If they didn't like it, you're going to see frowns. And at the end, we get to find out, and we found out that the favorite one was the animal cracker.
No doubt.
And they were so cool because they were animal shaped, so that made it even more special. But they get to tell you their likes, their dislikes, and then we talk about how babies eat. They don't have teeth, so they get to use their tongue and their gums and taste it. And also, we got to see their faces if they tasted it and they didn't like it, just like a baby, making those faces. So they really like that.
It was a lot of fun. Plus, they got to experience, like you said, the texture, very smooth things. And why is that? Great.
Because they don't have teeth yet.
No teeth.
This week for Circle, we are still talking about farm animals. And a really fun little activity for them to do during Circle is they will put their animal on here. So we have lots of different ones. There's horse, there are pigs. We'll call a child's name up and we'll let them decide which animal they want to put in. Like right now it's a sheep, and when they push it, it tells you it's a blue sheep, and it also tells you the sound. So it's really good for the children to know, the color of the animal and also the sounds that they make.
And to know what animals live on the farm.
Yes, what animals live on farms and what don't. For Circle, there's also a fun book. It's called Down on the Farm, and it talks about farm animals and their babies. So, what do ducks say? They say quack, quack. Do ducks have babies? Do they eat? Do they eat like us? So we kind of go through the book, and we're talking about, yeah, they eat. They fight too. They might want to eat shoes or something, but we don't eat shoes. So really fun book for the children, especially the twos, because they really like this book. And another fun activity is the secret box. So, we'll put some farm animals in here. So like the horse, or the cow, and we'll let the children come up and pick. They'll pick one out. Maybe they'll feel it to see what it feels like. And, they'll say, oh, it's a horse. Well, what color horse? So they'll tell us the color and the sounds. That's really good, especially with the twos. They really like that one. So.
Also for Circle Time, we are going to be learning things that start with the letter. We're going to go through A through Z, and things that are on the farm that start with the letter. So we have A for apple, we have B for barn, C for cow, D for duck, E for eggs, and F for farmer. And we'll continue with the children so they are aware of some of the things that are on the farm that start with that letter of the alphabet. It'll get them familiar with things that they see at the farm, and also the letters of the alphabet. So we'll have fun with that. We're going to also be using our instruments, and we're going to give each child a different kind of instrument, and we're going to be singing the song B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. So they'll have lots of fun with that. And we also have a book that's called Princess Baby. It's a very special book, and I think that a lot of the children can relate to it because it talks about how a little girl doesn't like to be called all these names that we put on children, like pumpkin or cupcake or that's how they feel when we call them that. So it kind of relates to the children if they want to be called by their name instead of calling them princess or any other things that we call them. So it's a really good book for the children.
Yeah, that's a really good book. I like that.
And then another circle time this week is really focusing on mothers and babies in the literal sense of a mom and a child. And one of the things we're doing is a lullaby, Rockabye Baby. Some of the children will probably be familiar with it from home. For others, it will be new, but it will be a fun thing to do for all of them because I'm actually going to have each child individually come sit in my lap and rock them and sing them this lullaby. And then when it comes to the end of the lullaby, when the cradle falls, I'm just going to tip them forward gently onto the floor. So it will be fun for them to experience that. So not only will they be having fun, but they're going to be learning some new vocabulary like cradle and bow and maybe words they're not familiar with. So this will be a great way for them to learn the words while they're having fun. Yes, lots. And then after we do that, we are actually going to play patty cake. And this is going to be great for the students because they're going to get to really use their hand-eye coordination when they do patty cake. And so they'll get to focus on that. And then we're going to roll. So they're going to use their arms to roll, their hands to pat. And then when it comes to marking their cakes, for each student, we'll pick the first letter of their first name. So that will really get them thinking about the letter that their name starts with and also making that letter in their hand, whether it's a B or an R or whatever it happens to be. So I'll go around the circle and do it individually with each child, and the other children can sing along, but so that will be another fun thing for them to do. And then we're going to finish up with this book called Jonathan and His Mommy by Irene Smalls, and it is a really cute book about a mother and a son and how they go out for a walk around the block. And but it's not just traditional walking; it's different kind of steps that they're taking. So it starts with like taking big giant steps. And then it goes to baby steps and bunny hops. So all these different kind of steps and gets them thinking kind of outside the box of just normal walking. And that will be really fun.
To know that they take a walk together. They do that together.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of children will be able to relate and really connect with this story and will really enjoy it.
And for art, we are going to do, on Thursday, it's Mother's Day tea. So we are going to make teacups. One for mom and then one for the child. And we're just going to get some glue. And there's going to be different things for them to glue on, like the pom-poms and sequins. And then, different color papers. So look for that for art time.
Yeah, it'll be a fun keepsake.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, a fun group activity we're going to do, if Miss Nicole will help me, is we're going to paint the children's hands so they get to be a pony or a chick. So we're going to use yellow paint or brown paint, and the child gets to pick if they want to be a pony or a chick. And they'll put their handprint on there. When it dries, we'll put the ears on the horses and the beaks on the chicks. So it'll be a lot of fun. So look for this hanging up at Sunshine House, okay? And we'll see you soon.
Have a great Mother's Day.
Yeah, have a good Mother's Day.